Alrighty, hello, everybody. It has been a bit. I hope everybody's been doing well. Um, this week has been definitely something, hence why I have not really streamed much since Monday. Well, I mean, there were multiple reasons for that, scheduling as well, and just overall health. But we are back. So welcome back to another Thursday night Twitch stream. We are here with something a little bit different today, but first, of course, the music that you just heard was none other than good old Folden Winds from Fire Emblem Three Houses, a masterpiece in its own regard and a just overall favorite in our group here. And there is a reason that I was playing Fire Emblem music. We are going to be trying out something. We're going to be trying out a demo today uh, by I believe I have my information correct. Uh, a a Fire Emblem content creator in his own right. Uh, but of course, the team that is said to make this is just the Chronicles of Lussaria team, and thus what I will refer to them as, unless given the go ahead otherwise, providing that this is found. Um, I'm going to be trying out the Chronicles of Lussaria demo today, which is a an indie project that is in the style of a Fire Emblem game. So you got your strategy RPG elements, and I love myself some Fire Emblem. So with all of that double reach around cycle of an explanation, uh, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tonight, and hopefully it's good. I mean, I have no doubt somebody who's been playing Fire Emblem for years upon years should be able to create something just as well, especially because there are a bunch like the Fire Emblem community has a huge creative sector there with a bunch of fan games, and there are a whole bunch of contests and projects surrounding Fire Emblem all the time because they can do that because Intelligent Systems isn't a dick. Um, but I digress. I've been stalling until my coffee was heated up. So I will give my honest opinion, the good and the bad and the ugly. The first one that actually comes to mind is immediate, as I was trying to set things up the other day, which is there is just a slight bit of a problem when it comes to the full screen, the window, the borderless for, or the just the full screen in general, which I guess is not necessarily a problem. It doesn't have a borderless windowed mode, which means that every time that you click out of the game when it's in full screen, it'll revert back down to its normal size. So I will be actually doing this in a windowed mode. Hopefully, it won't affect my ability to actually see and perform. So let me get that bumped up for you there. Whoop, that's the BRB screen. Whoops. You will notice that I have made a much needed change and I've taken the sound out of the transitions. I did not realize that the sound was in the transitions for a long time. So I wanted to do that just in case. Oh, I don't know. I wanted to talk while we were changing screens. Wild concept, I know. Alrighty. Want to double check and see, make sure that we are good on sound here. I have to talk. That is a major part of it. Why is this? What? Why? Why do you do this? There we go. There's gonna be some echoing. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Shut up. Alright. So I was told that, or not told, I did see in the options that there was controller support, I think. Yes, there is. Cool. We'll mess around with things as we go. I am using a PlayStation controller. Game mode, main or roguelite? Cinders of Lament. A roguelite? I'll have to try that out later. Mid-chapter saves. We'll just as it is. XP gain is higher, starting gold is higher, and enemy layouts are tweaked to be easier to deal with. Standard difficulty, some chapters are especially intense. No, we're gonna be going normal. Father, what brings you here? Father, I wanted to talk to you about... My king. What is it? Is it possible for us to spend some time together? Ugh. Was it all, or was there something important you wanted to discuss? My liege. Finally, someone worth my time. Drake, what is it? The Nihalins have moved force to the border. We're not sure why, but we're... Fine. Send a detachment ahead. Maybe the Rubesson heir will do more than this pansy musician. And can I borrow your son for training? I haven't had the chance to brush up with him lately. Please do. He's been talking my ears off. You okay? I'll be fine. Drake, are you sure you have time for this? You kidding? I don't have anywhere else. I don't have anywhere else. I'd rather be than by your side, my man. Right. So what's on the itinerary today? More spear training? Nah, today we'll be trying something fancy. Ooh, very nice. So what style are we going after? Are we going after... Kind of a big map, isn't it? So we got Felton, our lord. I am going into the blind, by the way. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just kind of going... We're just playing it by ear here. God, I still feel like it's loud. I don't know. Alright. With the Larkspur, power 6, accuracy 80, crit. Okay, it just comes with a base 20 crit. And it gives +2 defense and resistance. Alright. We have skills in this one. Fatal Flurry. Single target, number of attacks done in a row before allowing the enemy to counterattack. Attack string plus. Okay. And then Pierce ignores target's defense. So it's a brave effect then. Allow me to double attack before I counter. The brave attack with the yeah. Glory. Oh, okay. So we have... Okay. Glare. It seems like that is our... Okay, so that's our SP system. Alright. Our lords can use swords, daggers, and exotic swords. Okay. And Drake is a slayer. The Lone Wolf passive. Its reduction modifies damage this unit takes by percentage. So he'll do more attack and have more defense if there are any units near him. Distortion Cutter. Damn. 1 to 5? That's kind of wild. I can turn upon use. Twin Deception. Refresh after combat. Okay. Push close by, targets 3 spaces away, and then attack. Interesting. Alright. And has access to swords and exotic swords. Does not have any stats because he doesn't have a weapon. What? Sword. Making progress. What does that mean? The Prince of Caneburn, an earnest soul with poor control over his feelings. Yeah, that's a little alright. The Knight of the Caburn Guard, close friend of Felton's. Last change? Ooh. Customized growths? No way. That's fucking wild. What? You could just straight up customize. Oh. Okay. We can take a look at the stats while we're here. HP is health, pretty standard. Attack is it's physical and magical power, so that's in built into one. Increases the amount of damage a unit can deal when using physical weapons by 1. Dexterity increases accuracy by 3. Also increases critical hit by 1. Alright. Speed increases invasion by 2. Units with 4 or more speed. Okay, so it's 4 for this game. We'll be able to double attack. Defense, pretty standard. Okay, so attack is magic and physical attack combined, but then we have defense and resistance split. Alright. Spirit points, total amount of spirit a unit can have. Certain abilities require spirit points to use. Okay. Slayer looks roguey, so dex speed makes sense. And high resistance, too. Interesting. Alright. Okay, so those are your options. Doesn't look like we can... Ooh, nice. So this is obviously RPG Maker assets there. Looks really fucking good though. Look at the range. I can. Interesting. Okay. All right. Pretty simple, like pretty intuitive, honestly. Yeah, let's see how the battles like. Homage. Oh yeah. A tutorial. Alright, let's go over the basics. Walk over to that big guy over there and give him a few swings just for practice. Let's show off a little and do this in one fell swoop. Certain characters have access to special attacks or techniques referred to as spirit points. These techniques have unique properties and can help you turn the tide of battle. Try using Felton's Fatal Flurry spirit skill. I wonder if we have RNG stuff like we normally do. Also, it looks like we have different types of layouts. I don't see anything... Okay, like a tree. We have... Meow. We have terrain bonuses. That's a good question. Attack count times 4. Let's see if I... So, our speed is... Why can I not see our speed? I like the music, too. It's kind of fucking... It's funky. Why can I not see our speed? I guess our speed is 10? And yeah, speed is 6. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thing's so snappy too. Ooh. How's that? Jeez. Alright, show off. Now we don't have a training dummy. Nothing like a good bit of practice let off some steam. Good skills like that take a lot out of you, but it's good to know when to use them. Great skills consume SP when used. Make sure you use them wisely to gain upper hand in combat. So wait, I can't just fight everyone like that? Well, if you want to, we can always go a round or two and find out, right? I'm good. Fine with me. I've got to get going anyway. Miss Edinburgh is waiting for me. Is it Martha or Mary this time? Both if mood strikes her fancy. Come on, I'll introduce you. But Polsky said, don't worry about him. We'll get you in time for supper. Or we'll get you home in time for supper. We're drinking Felton through the pathway to the next tutorial. Alright. Wait. It's going to take too long for us if we just walk, right? Here. Take one of my refresh stones. We'll get there in no time. Items have various functions that can help in battle but are consumed on use. You can trade items by walking to a unit next to another and selecting trade. What is that? This looks pretty handy. I feel like I could go on forever like this. I'll race you, Prince. See if you really have the stamina to back that up. Oh, you're on. Drake and Fountain across the alley in a single turn. Wait. Do over. Mad that I won. I wasn't ready. Again. Alright. Now I got it. My bad. Oh, wow. Interesting. Items allow you to break out of the mold and make it through tough spots. Utilize them once wisely. Oh, these things are pretty handy. Where'd you get them? Secret, kid. Now let's check in on the Clancy sisters. You mean the Edinburghs? All four if they catch your fancy? I've got a bad feeling about this. Drake? Yeah, Fountain? Where'd you say we were meeting up with the girls? What? Not eager to go on your first date? Hey, it's not my first date! Don't worry. Watch and learn. Got a rock. Rocks items can also be used to attack. Throw a rock at that window. Really? I don't know about that. Oh dear. Was that my window? Oh gods. It's that womanizing jerk and the idiot prince again. Whiskers, Felix, Obsidian, get them! Wait, Felton, help! As much as I enjoy the scene, I've got an idea. Just can contain useful items. Open the chests next to Felton now. Oh. Okay. I'm seeing some Three Houses influences here. I like it. Got a bucket. This should help. Now then. Some skills or items attack a wide area. Area attacks have high accuracy, so use them to eliminate multiple enemies at once. Use the bucket of water on Drake to save him from the swarm of cats. What the fuck? Yeah, what's the devil? Well, it's official, my friend. You're all washed up. I hate you. Look what you did to my babies. I'll skin you alive. Come on, we should probably get going before you put on a housewife's mantelpiece. So where to now, Drake? Try our luck at the park. Maybe things will be a little easier there. Fair enough. Hey, you've been keeping up with your studies? As much as I can tolerate. Quiz time it is, then. What? No! We're goofing off, aren't we? Let's see if you remember how to size up an opponent. You can use status screen to check each unit's equipment to formulate the best strategies. Talk to Drake when you're ready to start the quiz. Use status screen to answer the quiz correctly. Okay. What is my current equipped weapon? Edge? Okay, maybe I should actually look. It's a Chaos Thorn. Incredibly cool. Correct. Next question. What does my passive Lone Wolf do? Power up when no allies are near. Correct. Next question. What's my current attack stat? Motherfucker! It's your row 8. Next question. What's my current status effect? You're wet. Correct. Next question. Why'd you throw a bucket of water at me? Because it's funny. Seriously, that was rude as hell. Still funny, though. Oh no, my poor baby. Meow. That's a big cat. I ain't getting near one of those things again. Fine, I'll handle this. You can rescue friendly units from danger by moving next to them and using the rescue command. Rescue the cat from the tree. Sounds good. The units are not necessarily on your side or against you. Be careful of new enemies and watch out for new allies. Deliver the cat to the girl and talk to her. The units can integrate you to them, or ingratiate you to them. If the unit seems friendly, try talking to them, but be careful. Prince, my little Edgar? Think nothing of him, miss. If you want to visit him, I'll happily let you visit my home if you wish, my liege. I think I'd like that very much, miss. Alright, we're going. What? Hey! Alright. Let's stop here. Drake, this is a dead end. You can learn, kid. Grab that torch over there and yank it. Alright, let's give this a shot. Some maps have interactable switches or tiles that are needed to progress through the stage. Use both switches with Fountain and Drake. So, what are we doing here anyway? Can't see anything. How about that? Hey, what took you so long? You can't hold on to this gunpowder forever. Gunpowder? My bodyguard and I got sidetracked. But we can come to an arrangement here, right? 700 gold for the shipment, and 700 more when the deal goes down. Deal? Felton, quiet. Wait, Felton? That's the prince! What's the big idea? I'm not abutting an arms deal in my town. You're going down. Wait, Felton! I was gonna kill you two and steal the money anyway. But if you really brought the prince, I'll get a pretty penny out of your ransom. Watch out, lads! Oh man, what are you doing here? I followed you the entire time. What the hell were you thinking, Drake? We'll take him. Drake, let's do this. Run, lad. I'm not about I'm not letting the heir die in a ready warehouse. Let the kid live a little. He's small fry and nothing to us. Fine. Run at the first sign of danger, alright, Felton? Right. Let's bash these guys to paste. Battles have multiple win conditions or allow for some extra rewards if you go the extra mile. Escape by sending Felton or to the escape markers or defeat all the bandits. Yeah, we're just gonna kick their asses. These are thieves, so yeah, can't double attack them. But I can use Polsky here as a wall. Just reprisal for every 6 HP lost, plus 1 range for every 3 HP lost, plus 1 attack. Damn. Undying Loyalty. Immortal for combat, restore 10 HP after combat. Alright, so it's a... God, what's the word for it? It's an indoor skill. It's an indoor skill. Alright. Challenge Charge. For every space traverse, plus 1 defense, resistance up to 4, last 1 turn. Oh. Interesting. Alright. So who are you going after? What is your plan there, bud? Oh my god. Yep. Had to find out what that did sooner or later. Felton! No, it's still pretty funny. I'll get used to it. Cute. Let's get through this. Gonna do something there, my liege? Sorry, cats are just really cute. Alright. Let's not fuck that up again. Yeah, don't do that. Use your basic fucking skills there, Rob. Huh. Interesting. Still not better than this, though. Gonna do one attack to me. Damn! Fucking cool. Well, put myself into a fucking trap here. Alright. What do you mean, miss? God damn it. You can only get one of us. Still gonna get attacked twice, though. Damn it. Yep, definitely roguelike. Not to be confused with the roguelite. Ha! Barely worth the trouble. Rick, what will you think? I already used that for the king. Damn it. Rick, what were you thinking? Hey, ease off him. We were just having a good time. Like killing a bunch of thugs and running around town. Rather than having the rot take the hold of our streets. What exactly have you been doing that affords you enough time to tail us all day? My job. Why haven't you been rallying the troops to deploy, you layabout? Had the king's approval to train the lad. Back off, blowhard. Guys, easy. Thank you for saving us, Polsky. Think nothing of it, lad. Gonna handle it without any help. Great! So what now? The prince most likely needs rest. Actually, I can go for 1,000 miles. Rest! Besides, you have your piano practice, don't you, boy? Yes, mother. We'll play again tomorrow. Don't complain too much about it. Right. You win this time, Polsky. I'll see you tomorrow, big guy. Should be a good time. Looking forward to it, you little clown. Okay. And immediately going into... We're just going from 0 to... Fuck. Real fast there. Chapter 1, Separation. Caneburn Castle. It's another day in the life, huh? Of course it is. There's nothing I can contribute around here. Nothing that a retainer couldn't do. Father doesn't really want to listen to anything I have to say, but what do I even have to offer a man with everything? A man beyond reproach. What? Melton, did you hear that? It sounded like one of those blasted Gungress fireworks shows, but it's in the middle of the day. No, you fool, there's an attack! Someone's attacking the capital? How? No one shouldn't be able to get this close to the castle. We don't have time to argue about this. If one of those cannonballs ripped through the castle walls, we're both history. Fine, let me get my sword. Hurry, we'll go through the secret passageways and avoid fighting. What the? What are those masks? That emblem. I don't recognize it. Dang, so early. It doesn't matter who they are. We're just gonna have to cut them down. Right. I'm by your side, Felton. Rick, boy, you two all right? I'm fine. We need to get the prince out of here. The prince? Where's the weapon? Where's the prince? Rabble will stop at nothing to get the prince. Get the prince clear of the fighting at all costs. Alrighty. Of course, I left him with nothing. Whoops. Very nice. Just stay here. It's fine. Good miss. Ow. Yes, we do have terrain bonuses. Good to know, and something I'm immediately going to use. I have to give you your fucking shit back. Wait, you know what? Well, yeah. I don't want him taking too much because I don't know if we're dealing with a Jagan situation here, but man, this is a lot. Just keep dodging. Mm-mm. Weaken him. Stop missing. Oh, man. Level up. I have -2. What happened? Why do I have -2? Oh, wait. Okay. Status. There we go. Wins over 2 turns. People. Alright. I'm assuming it's something that... Are you wielding something you can't even use? Hold on. That seems kind of suspect. No, it's just poor programming. Yeah, no. Just, he can't attack. Felton, keep running and don't stop. I got you, lad. Wait, Polsky, what about Drake? Someone's gonna cover your escape. You guys get going. Drake, hey, wait! We're not leaving you behind. Don't die on me. Still got a lot to pay for, you rascal. No promises. It's a good note to go out on, isn't it? Oh, this is your 5th ale in as many minutes. We can't serve you anymore. Miss, are you my caretaker? No? Then leave me be. No appetite for lectures, and the only company I need is a full tankard. Polsky. I'm sorry, miss. It's been a couple rough call. Been rough for us the last couple of days. I understand, but we really can't get him another beer if he's not going to eat anything along with it. My apologies. That'll be all for now. Polsky, it's gonna be alright. And the whole castle went up in flames. King's head on a pike, huh? Never thought I'd see the day. And if we're lucky, nobody loyal to the old regime heard that. It's a new day in Canebird, though, that's for sure. What the hell are they talking about? It can't be true, right? None of the capital scouts have responded to me, lad. They've either gone turncoat, gone around, or gotten themselves put in the ground. Nothing else really makes sense. What? It's just just as it sounds, Felton. In all likelihood, your father. Everyone is... Let me drink, lad. What the hell happened? It was a day like any other. There was nothing that should have happened that day, and... Mother, Drake, Father, are you telling me everyone just got slaughtered and that's all there is to it? I had family in that castle too, boy. What's your tone? Sorry, I can't. A real man holds it together, even when everything's lost. You a man, or just a little girl? I could use a drink. You and me both, lad. We can't just sit here. We have to do something. What on earth can we do, lad? We've got no manpower. The people obviously aren't mourning your father's passing. And why not? My dad was great. He was so loved. He was killed and not a second thought spared. Oh, that was... Okay. Let's head to Dungras. We still have some coin. We can spend some time gathering mercenaries and figuring out a plan of attack. It may have been a waste of a son, but if I can't avenge my father, I can't even call myself a man. I understand that. We'll leave first thing in the morning. For now, though, let me dry my sorrows. Well then. Lussaria 1. Open village. You alright, boy? Yeah, just... Are you sure we can't leave today? Sorry, lad. The horses won't be ready until tomorrow, so until then you need to blow off some steam. Get a drink. Buy some frivolous junk we can't take with us. Just relax for a bit and think of something else. You're right, old man. I'm heading to the market. Do you want anything? Nah, I'll just accompany you. But have some fun for once, child. Fun, huh? I'll try, I guess. My king, you left a heavy burden for me. I'll raise him right, I promise. Sausage! Get your sausage here. Oh, some of the best rabbits around. The whole photo. Life goes on, huh? What a joke. The kingdom is in shambles, and our neighbors give nearly a damn. Perhaps that's how the world should be, sire. Things like nations don't matter as much as getting food in your belly and a roof to sleep under. Just a heads up, we are coming into an ad break in about 2 minutes. You can always bypass it, use an ad blocker, hit the subscribe button. Show your support to your favorite content creators. But until then, a 3-minute ad break is what you're going to get. I will try to find a stopping point, or I will go into a BRB. Maybe I should buy a fishing rod or something. It's going to be a dull day otherwise. You dare talk about my goods like they're trash? Oh, hello, Lussaria. I told you, sir. I'm not interested in third-rate staves. Now unhand me. You take that back, you harlot! Sire, should we help this man in this situation? We can't get distracted. This isn't our problem. We need to make things right as soon as possible. Foul words won't make your faulty goods any less dangerous. Quit while you're ahead, you lout. To hell with you, then. You got paying customers to tend to, you psycho. We'll see about that. I'll inform the Merchants Guild and have your permit in a heartbeat. Looks like we weren't needed. Not a great outcome, lad. But at least it didn't escalate to violence. Huh? Well, that's not a good sign. And we'll come back to that after the break. Don't go away. We got some more Chronicles of Lussaria demo coming soon. Alrighty, folks. Welcome back from break. Got some more Fodlan wins for your your auditory pleasure there. Although, looking at the video, that one is almost done, and it will be moved on to a different song. So if we do hit another BRB, we might get something else. But in the meantime, looks like we got some bandit problems. Not long to clear this market out. Get the jewelry first, and then the trade goods. Let's make this quick, people. What? Bandits? In the town itself? So much for being a boring afternoon. Let's cut them down. Hey! There it is! Come at me if you dare. Lussaria's a tactician. Interesting. Alright. Basic magic, your fire magic. Oh! That's what one inflicted the feeble. Interesting. A stop stave. Wait. Oh, okay. And then your healing potion. Has Siege of Troy. Cute. Air Tactics. Inflicts -5 defense and resistance to targets. Wow. And Wings of Kine. For every enemy within 2 spaces on activation, gain play plus 20% GR and +1 attack. Damn. Okay, so if you're surrounded. Interesting. Alright. So what did your class changes? Okay, so you have Blade Master, which seems like it adds on spears as an ability there. Again, it would be really nice if I could see what is part of the class change, but alright. And then Blade Dancer, which adds I don't know why it's shifted around. This is skills. Okay. You, Marshall, which adds axes, and Templar, which, damn, adds a lot of spirit skills. And for Lussaria, the Tactician to a Mage Fencer, which adds swords to the list. And what is that? Hex Staff. Okay. So, yeah, status effects. But then I'm assuming the other one's healing. Oh, rewards and conditions. I didn't even see that. 9 turns. All right. Between the sniper, bandits, and turncoat guards, I can't handle all of this without my better half. You there, knights. Follow my orders and we'll get through this yet. Lad, should we throw our lot in with this magician? I don't know, but we can't handle this many bastards on our own. Let's team up with her. Alright. We should defeat all these ruffians or survive 10 turns for reinforcements of the guards. What the fuck? How the hell do we even reach up there? Well, let's just worry about our ground units right now. Almost looks like she punches the magic into it. That's a bad start. Yeah, you need to go. I am taking a risk here. Up left. Dodge. That's what I needed. They're just some random mercenaries. How are they running us? The mage seems to have a brilliant sense of the flow of battle. Suits me fine. I like her style. Brilliant work, everyone. Only 5 bandits left. Good shit. Another level up so fast? Oh, I guess the snipers are inconsequential. Let them come to us. that's just not fair. Although that is a... Ugh. Okay. That's a cool animation. I can get rid of you. And 6, still working on it. We good? Good dodge. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, here. Level 3, level 4. Yes, I'm doing this, Sumi. And that's that. This is a real guard. We got to scram. You better run, cowards. Oh, what the? Already taken care of, sir. And who the devil are you lot? I'm Lussaria Alti, daughter of one of the noble families of Dungris. I'm Felton, and this is my escort, Polsky. A pleasure to meet you both, but what in the world was that attack? It's part of a coordinated raid on the town. These ruffians knew where the guards were and drew them away from the market. Did you see a short girl with red hair? Hair in the shape of a lightning bolt, particularly? She helped me fend off some of the bandits earlier. Don't worry. She's safe and resting now in my office with my personal guard. The bandits hit this plaza with a plan. One they coordinated with your men against Hogan's people. Is this level of sophistication common in crime? Wait. Is this level of sophistication common in crime in this village? Nothing of the sort has happened since I was a boy. Tobin had been cracking down hard on corruption in the time since our lord began his rule. If it's alright, I'd like to do a sweep of the quarters of the guards who were on duty in the market. I think we might find something in their belongings. Do it myself. I owe it to the fallen to be thorough in this investigation. They were still my men after all, even if they were traitors. I can understand that. No, you two weren't half bad there. Are you sticking around Tobin for a while? We're leaving tomorrow. Why? Did you want us to protect you? Actually, if you got the coin, I was thinking of having you hire me. A young man and his steward riding together? You're a noble, right? Huh? What's this about? I'm a tactician by trade. My art is the battlefield. But with the right energy, the right soldiers, I can't... Without the right energy, the right soldiers, I can't exercise my talent. Your swordsmanship was beautiful, Felton. I want to bring out the potential within you, and I can feel you need some direction in battle. Thank you, but my funds aren't really all that free right now. My home was attacked. We're actually seeking to take it back. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's alright, miss, but we really can't afford you right now. I believe that just at that. Come on. Or come then. I'm finished, and I want to see Serlene. I can drink to that. Come on, Felton. Let's not keep the lady waiting. Beautiful, huh? And by the time Drake realized he was staging a daring rescue from a set of mannequins, he had already slain half of my mother's winter wardrobe. What a fool he sounds like. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Lucy. Wow. Are you alright? Yes, of course. These two fine gentlemen helped me sort things out on my end. We just happened to be in the right place at the right time, is all. Modest, aren't you? I can see why Lucy likes you. My name's Serlene Eldingar. Eldingar? Like the merchant family? Lucy. Husky, should I know her? The Eldingar family is a long line of merchants and an influential family in Dungris. A country which we are not associated with any longer. So what? You're all runaways? Not in so many words, but essentially yes. Lucy and I are working as mercenaries to pay our way across the land. Our status isn't of any importance. Serlene and I were killing time until you both arrived. But I think I can read so well. Serlene and I were killing time until you arrived, but I think I found a solution to both of our problems. Hey, wait! We said we couldn't afford your services before. I heard you, but I think we can help each other out here. You can definitely take care of yourselves, right? Right, but you need support if you wish to take back whatever lands your family had taken from them. And we need a patron willing to shield us from our country's political machinations. So if we succeed, you essentially become a do-nothing advisor. Collecting a paycheck would be my dream job, but if advance payment truly bothers you, I'd like to enlist your help to resolve the incident in this town for now. What lands are we talking about? Felton is apparently a noble of Caneburn, though his family recently lost. I do believe you just said status wasn't important. That's fair. And you know what? I'm happy you're not knowing. If we're going to be friends, it's because we like each other, not because money and titles are involved. You two can be rather pushy, can't you? Some say it's my best and worst trait at once. Well, that part, I can agree to that at least. In any case, her expertise is something we could use if that last fight is of any indication. I think we should agree to her terms, Felton. Well, Serlene, was it? Are you fine with this? If Lussaria is fine with it, I'll give it a shot. You all seem nice enough. If that's the case, then you're both welcome to join me. I guess we'll wait I guess we'll wait to hear back from the captain and then decide on things. I'll fetch another round. You should all enjoy yourselves a bit more. Cheers, Polsky. If things keep up like this, things may turn out alright, my king. Cute. Lussaria 2. Base. Okay. Yeah, let's view the tutorial. Welcome to the base. From now on, every chapter will start here, though some exceptions may arise here and there. Here, you can manage your units, including their inventories and growths. If units are available to talk to one another, you can watch them in the Conversations menu. Shop menu updates constantly, and contains items you've either obtained or had the opportunity to obtain. You can check the information menu to get explanations on various mechanics. Lastly, there's the training board, which is where you can test new characters' builds, strategies, and even gain special prizes. When you're done, select next chapter and be on your merry way. Okay. Interesting. What is your height? Oh, your growths are kind of... kind of split evenly. Interesting. Very offensively oriented, though. Memoirs? Oh. You can replay chapters. Interesting. When a unit reaches 100 experience, they will level up and become stronger. Stats will increase when you fill their progress bar to the very top. You can change how fast each bar fills up on level up by going into manage and then growths. Growth points can be invested to make a stat grow quicker. Alternatively, you can gain GP by reducing the growth of a stat. You can see what your next level up will look like by looking at the red bars. And don't worry, this feature isn't required in the game. But it is a neat feature. That really, that really expands on the customization. When a unit reaches level 15, they're able to class change into one of two separate classes. Okay. Will give them new skills, combat arts, and commands. You can freely switch between the classes at any time you are in base or during battle preparations. If you're feeling especially masochistic, you can even revert back to your base class. Interesting. Training board. The training board is meant to help you test out different strategies and character classes. Here you can gain EXP, use up items, or lose all of your HP. Use the place enemy command or press the brown buttons to place enemies on the map. The soldier up north can be used to test how much damage you can deal in a single turn. For each milestone, you will gain a prize. The milestones are 100 damage, 1000 damage, and 2500 damage. Except for the training board. Okay. On your limits. Pardon me, Sterling. Do you have a moment? Yeah, sure. I was just killing time while I wait for Lussaria. What you need? Nothing big. Just curious, really. During my battles, I've seen my allies do things well beyond their normal abilities, myself included. Is there a name for that? An adrenaline rush, desperation, 4 cups of coffee. What? Who drinks that much coffee? Shut up. Yes. Yeah, I don't think that's it. How do I explain this? Sometimes Polsky shrugs off attacks that should hurt way more than they do. And sometimes I'll throw out several more attacks than I normally can. I'd call it magic, but it acts nothing like your tones. Oh, okay. I think I see what you're laying down. Those are spirit skills. Spirit? So it is magic then? Not quite. Spirit is like a converted form of magic. Your body absorbs magic from the air and then mixes it with your strongest emotions. Huh. And I would assume that synthesis results in unique abilities? That's pretty neat. Shame though. I was hoping I could pass on my Fatal Flurry technique someday. Fatal Flurry? Hey, I thought it was clever. Nothing in the shops. Okay, so... it's the same before. Alright. So, what is this milestone then? Wait, are you saying that I can do... No. No, I'm an idiot. I know what it's saying. That's a lot of mages. What the fuck? How do we get points? Alright. What are these cheat codes? Oh, wow. Okay. Actually, like, the code. No, how do you get points, though? Oh. The damage... Wait, the damage can get that high? Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, obviously not now. I don't know if that has any... Or that if that's going to have any, bearing later on. Lussaria 2, Tovin Manor. It's been hours. The captain is taking too long. What if he's crooked too? Relax, boy. You're jumping at shadows now. We'll have to trust someone, or we have to trust someone, and we'll never finish this. Maybe we should sing songs. Not now, Serlene. The news is worse than I feared. Why's that? Are more of your men involved than the ones we dispatched? Not only that, but they seem to have been, they seem to have the local lord's blessing in these attacks. These are permits for stalls and shipping manifests with the lord's signature. Couldn't these have gotten out another way, like the Merchants Guild? Permits are approved on an individual basis by the lord. The guild would only have access to the manifests. Only the government would have access to these materials. To put it bluntly, that would mean they're acting on behalf of the lord. You traitor! Relax. Captain, do you still have loyal men? Not as many as I'd like. What are you planning on, what are you planning? I need them to help secure the lord's mansion. We're going to bring him to justice. Just the four of us? Surely you jest, Lussaria. I'm going to prove exactly how much you need us. Wait, Lucy? Oh, not this again. Ugh. Boy, it's nothing the same as Caneburg. We just walk away and we go home. The hell it isn't! These people deserve better than a duplicitous scumbag like the Lord. Well then, let's rain retribution, lad. The captain was right. The situation is bad. It looks like the captain's investigation tipped off the Lord. He's readying for a siege now. What do we do, Lucy? They got us outnumbered nearly 5-1. Captain, how many men do we have at our disposal? Can only spare 4 men, I'm afraid. The rest are needed to keep the town safe in case the bandits try something independently. Not as much as I was hoping, but this will be a fun exercise at least. It's unlikely we'll be able to cut through to the Lord until we catch him. I helped him develop a safe room in these situations. You see, it's just like the time we took out the smugglers in Alias. Good thinking. Captain, assemble your men. I'm going to settle this. Right away. The battle plan is going to be simple, Felton. Ready. You're going to lead the assault while I push through the chaos and start a fire in the Lord's precious little sanctuary. Why me? But isn't this risky? What about the bandits and the guards patrolling about? That's where you three and the guards come in. I'm going to need you to defend me until I arrive. I doubt their loyalty runs deep enough to protect the Lord once he's caught, but we're going to have to be swift. It's raining, so I'm in my element here. Let's light them up. Sound strategy. Let me at him. I won't bore you with speeches. Let's bring this knave to light and show him what the people of Dungris are capable of. Whoa. Angst. There's a lot of guards. What the fuck? It's a bit overpowered. I'm assuming it's get Lussaria to the door there. Easier said than done. Sir Lean, a merchant. Specializes in lightning magic. He has +2 attack to adjacent allies for 1 turn after attack. Good to know. Didn't even realize that there were descriptions. A modern adaptation of a spell created by the matron several millennia ago that rewards people fighting closely together as a group. Healing potion. The bitter taste reminds you you're still alive. That's about right. Sharp Eye. Enables critical hits. Chance to deal double damage. Does it include magic? Ice Age. Plus 100% critical. Target cannot counterattack. Combust. Zap Cannon. The target is killed and inflicts stop on the enemies adjacent to the target. Well then. Heirloom of Felton's family. Wanted to see if there were any other descriptions. Daggers abound. Alright, that. Of course, they're 2 spaces long. Remember, our objective is to secure the Lord's safe room. Don't get yourselves killed trying to fight everyone. We're outnumbered here. These clowns again. We can't let them get past us, boys. Let's see. Each chapter within 11 turns, keep all the village guards alive. Out of their range then. You have spear. It's a 1-2 range. Very tight precision here. cute, but damn, she is fucking fragile. Remember that getting attacked is not a death sentence immediately. What the hell? What the hell? That villager just get experience. Child. Ah. This is hard. This is really hard. Oh, come on! Technically, Serlene doesn't have to be alive in order to be able to complete the chapter, unfortunately. Miss. Ah! Damn it. Why did I think that they weren't going to move? That was my fucking blunder there. Is that I legitimately thought that they were not going to move if I wasn't in their range. Those have 2 to 3 range. Use that. Way too many enemies. It's way too aggressive. Ugh. Unfortunate and not what I meant to do. So she can think ahead. What is with the fucking... Alright, it's fine. What do you mean expanded? What the fuck? Is this a good time to mention that while I am a Fire Emblem player, I realistically should be marked as casual? Fucking hell, mate. Leave the mage alone. I'm not putting another ad break. About 2 minutes. Alright, so they're going to be extremely aggressive no matter what. Which means that we need to disregard that, oh, don't try to kill yourselves trying to beat everyone, because they are going to fucking attack anyway. Good to know. Yeah, disregard that order. Anyway, we'll come back to this after our BRB. Enjoy the music in the meantime. Welcome back from break, folks. We're currently trying to take down the Lord of the Castle and having a really fucking hard time with it in this demo here. Alright. Let me stop and think here. -2 attack. That just gives me more defense. 17 attack, 16 attack, 11 attack, 11 attack. These guys suck. So let me do this. And we're going to follow up with one of these. More defense. Good. Inflict -20 evasion for 2 turns. Attacking from 1 space away, +3 defense resistance. -3 defense resistance otherwise. Really? Okay. Wait. If attacking from one space away, plus 3 defense. So, if the attacker's adjacent, you get more defense. If the attacker's not adjacent, you get less defense. It's an all or nothing type of thing. Interesting. HP, speed, attack, defense, dexterity, and resistance. Good hit on all of them. Damn. It's really good. Just stay there. You can be a wall. Okay. How about that? Oh, miss Polsky. Damn it. The guard's out. It's a turn refresh panel. Interesting. All right. Not let them get to that panel. This is not going to end well. Nope. Don't lead them. Panel sucks. And that's just bullshit. What kind of range is that? Ugh. That's actually really good. That's a good start. Husky. Really just unable to do anything. It's dumb and I should feel bad. God. Fucking useless. Don't question it. Close. Good dodge. move. Ah! Not trying to. Somebody else get back. Just barely survived. Okay. Holy fuck. Medical expenses 50. That's probably for anybody that dies. That's how they do it. Okay. Alright, so sacrificing units is costly, but it's not fatal. It ends now. Face your judgment, you coward. I surrender! Please don't kill me! Not much of a fighter, huh? Seems you right for hiding and letting your cronies fight for you. The war's been captured. We must... Not so fast. Lucy, we should get these guys to the proper authorities. Authorities? He was selling out his countrymen. He deserves nothing but steel. Well, take him into custody and inform the Merchants Guild. If they understand the situation properly, they should be able to rule until someone is appointed. I'll have you all on the irons by the end of the week. Well-connected men with resources buy their way out of justice all the time. Unlikely. will air this man's crimes in the courts, basically a jury of his peers. The people of Tovin have a right to make this man see justice. If we stay to testify, that could take months. I understand, but... Just end it, boy. What? But... Polsky? Don't listen to him, Felton. If you worry about every injustice on the way to the throne, it'll be nothing but ashes when you get there. You don't have to do this. Of course you do, boy. Shut up! End him! Felton, wait! My lord? You killed him. He was defenseless. You reckless asshole. God damn it. It's like cutting down any other bandit, so why are my hands shaking? Captain, will you be able to resolve the matter? Not as well as I'd hope. Miss Salty, are you alright? I'll be fine. Aren't you going to have them arrested? She could manage that even if she wanted to. Get out of my town, you thug. Your throat will look nice under my boots, child. Lucy, I don't feel so good. I'm gonna head back early, okay? Understood. Polsky, go. I need to speak with your liege. If you think I'll be scared off because you raise your voice, you have another thing coming, scum. Oh, you wretched Leave, Polsky. I'll hear her out. He's bloody reckless and stupid. I know. We're not for witness and bank records. We have no way of proving that any of this was justified. I know. Why did you do it? You had to realize what I know! But I can't disappoint him. I can't disappoint anyone anymore. Too late for that. Just can't. I've lost too much to make half measures. I don't care if you think that. But if you don't slow down, you'll end up losing more than our working relationship. I suppose this is the part where you lecture me on how I should do things. I'm not getting paid for that. Actually, I'm not getting paid at all. But if you want some free advice, a friend wouldn't tell you to kill someone and leave you responsible like this. You know where to find Serlene. I'll still be your tactician. But if you cross the line again, I'll show you exactly why my skills are so valuable to you. Sorry, he killed an unarmed man. I know that. But we can't trust him. Even when we went after Fenric, I had someone to talk me off the ledge. All Felton had was someone pushing him off. You see, I don't want to find out what's going to happen if he gets angry and decides to turn his frustration on us next time. I'll protect you, Serlene. I promise. My motivations. That kid is truly someone important in Cainburn, and living him with that monster will only ensure we'll suffer with everyone else if he succeeds. Can we do anything else, please? Well then. Kind of fucked up on those last few there, but... Polsky shows real colors. We have our lord that is just a puppet on a string right now, trying to win approval. We have our no-nonsense tactician, who seems to have other motives. And then her friend, who is trying to be... I don't know. That last map was rough. But again, that is the difference between a like a die-hard like pull out all the stops and calculate every move type of tactician, type of Fire Emblem player, and someone like me who just kind of does it casually. Don't get me wrong, I love Fire Emblem, and I love, and I've played it, and I can play the games, but like, I'm not an expert, and this definitely seems to be like a little bit more leaning towards expert. It's not exactly beginner friendly, but I don't hate it. It made me think. It was frustrating, but it made me think. And of course the title changes. Yeah, this is definitely an RPG Maker game. Much like it like the music now is kind of giving me Vacant Sky vibes a little bit. Anyway, that was the Chronicles of Lussaria demo. I'll keep an eye out on it. I still find it very interesting, and if I can get past the kind of difficulty roadblock that I have, because it functions a little bit differently than what I'm used to, but I feel like there is definitely potential. But there's also the roguelike aspect as well. So what is that? What is this roguelike section here? Random event, campfire, treasure hunt, and battle. Event notes are scripted events where you can see the story of the world unfold. While not every event or outcome is positive, no event is entirely negative. Whoever is present for certain events may have different outcomes for now, but for now, let's witness the story. You wander through the city when you hear voices crying out. You rush over and find a mob confronting a demon girl in shackles. You confront the leader of the mob, and you find they are slave traders operating illegally in the area, and the girl made a mistake of stealing from a local. You protest, but the local guards seem to be on their side despite this. You're filled with rage, but you realize you're outnumbered. You need to make a decision before the mob makes one in a hurry. So we get a bottle of alcohol either way. Reduce max SP by 3. Deal massive damage to Lucy. And bottle of alcohol. Save the girl. You grit your teeth and try to fight the slavers off alone, but they're too much for you. You are beaten and thrown aside in the road, unable to hold back your anguish as you stumble to your feet. Nobody's coming to help you with the girl. Her screams echoing in your head. You push those thoughts and stumble away, trying to forget the scene behind you. You step into a nearby tavern and buy a bottle of alcohol to drown the shame, but it only does so much. Damn. Rest nodes where you can lick your wounds after battle or gather your strength for the next fight. For now. Treasure chest. Item nodes allow you to arm yourself and ready yourself for the challenges ahead. Select a weapon to arm yourself with. Issues axe. Limited bow. No. Excuse tracks. This won't do. Sorry, you cannot use any of these weapons. Rerolling can help on what? Rerolling can help on item or later recruitment nodes to find something more suitable to your playthrough. Use the reroll function to try for a better weapon. Steel rends flesh, but fire makes blood boil. What the fuck? What the hell? Fire pillar. Combat nodes are the heart of the game. Let's get you used to control the units. Select your Lussaria. Okay, so this is our combat tutorial. Time to get to work. Show your might by attacking that soldier with your spirit skill Blade of Syracuse. Or a mage fencer now. More. What the fuck? More. More. Oh, to the flame. Spirit skills allow you to even the odds against multiple enemies, but are limited by the amount of SP you possess. That said, don't hold back. Use them and fight until you run out of strength. If he seems interested in the powder keg, let's rescue it for now and keep it close by. Single match is all that we take. Rescuing allows you to take a unit under the protection of another unit, uses repositioning units as needed. Like Lucy's in trouble again. Have Lucy use the alcohol from earlier. Bit of accelerants. Items allow you to replenish your resources and keep fighting, or grant new ways to fight. Keep a good tally of them. Place the rescued powder keg here using the drop commands. Rescuing ends the carried unit's turn, so it's important to use this tactic carefully. Fighting allows you to give an item to an ally. Trade the alcohol to the powder keg. Oh shit. Welcome to the Cinders of Lament. We hope you enjoy playing. So we have other characters. Characters I assume that we're going to meet later on. All level 40. CL, a weapon master. Clara, a dame. Claris, a shaman. Rake, a slayer. Shigade, a mercenary. And Hanaburu, the virtuoso. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Whoa. Okay. Circle of Life. Target close and attack. It's one attack for each weapon in the user's inventory. Rebirth. Gain +2 defense resistance to become immortal next turn. If HP is 1, next turn restore all HP. Never-ending Journey. Gain +2 defense and resistance, 20 evasion this turn. Next turn, gain +2 attack, 20 accuracy, and refresh. Weapon swap. When attacked, equip the highest weapon in user's inventory that can counter attack. Ooh. Not used it right now, but that's really cool, actually. Rondo. Grant +15 evasion to ally and refresh their turn. Red. Deal Dex +6. Damage to target that inflicts -10 accuracy and evasion for 1 turn. Showstopper. End an ally's turn. Deal. What? Deal Dex plus allies power damage to target, gain stealth. Requiem. Grant +2 defense resistance to ally for 1 turn and restore 1 SP. Frontman. Tenor. Gain tenor. A set that refills at the start of every turn. Next tenor increases for each point of attack. Okay. Drake we've seen before. Yes. Casting Cadenza. Just a bigger attack. Final Overture. Kasura. Regeneration. Rubato. Gain +3 defense and resistance. +20 damage reduction. And the ability to counterattack for 1 turn. No normal attacks. What? Cannot use the attack command or counterattack. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay. Whoa. That's fucking wild. What the hell? She attacked him with her hair? You know what? That doesn't surprise me. Funny enough, knowing the source material, knowing the... not source material, but... Wow, that is fucking powerful. Got a stiletto and a smoke bomb. Next ad break in about 4 minutes. Motherfucking tank. Oh, we got a healer. We got a healer. now. That's fucking wild, mate. Alright. Just barely scraping by right now. That's a lot of units. Fucking Christ. Defeat all enemies and defeat the merchant. If the merchant escapes to the southeast, more enemies will appear. Great. 110 HP, what the fuck? is a very useful skill. Jesus. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting past this. How the hell is you still alive? Oh, I'm out of SP. Well, that's the risk you run with roguelike. Okay, yeah, this is definitely beyond my level of capability at the current moment. It requires a lot more tactical thinking than I have the ability to. It's not a bad game, it's just kind of beyond what I can do right now. It definitely feels like the balancing could use a bit of tweaking. But of course, again, this is just a demo. This is the first demo that they rolled out. I will check back on it again as time goes on. Probably stream more of this as the time goes on, because even if I'm not capable of playing the game how it's quote-unquote supposed to be played, I still want to give it the attention that it deserves to the people who are capable of that type of strategic thinking. And, you know, even if just like one person winds up playing this game because of it, my job is done. But that is the Chronicles of Lussaria. Music is bitching. The art is fantastic. Yeah, really the only trouble that I have is just the combat balance right now. And again, that could also just be me. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that is that. Oops, no. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do Tempest of Seasons, why not? So that is it today, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got something out of this. This was definitely different. We will be back to our regular schedule on Sunday. Hopefully, I believe I am feeling okay enough. I'm feeling better enough to start that up again. Where we are going to be heading in the direction of a Chapter 4. I don't know which one yet. But that journey to the Outer Ring is going to be filled with its own level of stuff. There's going to be a lot more grinding, and a lot more preparing as well. So definitely be prepared for that. In terms of the rest of the week, don't really have anything on my end, but in terms of next week, Monday, going to be doing some more Raincoat Plus with Smiley and Chris over on the YouTube channel. And then hopefully next week we will be getting back to Mass Effect Andromeda as well with PJ and Rowan. And of course, more Octopath as well. As for everybody else, Chris, PJ, and Nick are currently streaming Deep Rock Galactic. Chris finished up Valkyria Chronicles yesterday with Joe. And tomorrow he is going to be on the Twitch channel with PJ, Rowan, and Smiley. Everybody but me. As he continues feeling his way and getting used to a BioWare game as PJ is taking him through Mass Effect 1 right now. And as for everybody else, that's really all I have for the time being. So, yeah, that is that. So, once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for joining. It was definitely a different experience. It was refreshing. But don't worry, we'll be getting back to normal rotation soon enough. Until then, I'm going to head on out, enjoy the rest of my night. Hope you guys do the same. And, yeah, I will see you guys later. So long!